Today I'm going to be talking about Kanye and his recent comments on Jews, George Floyd, and, Hitler. and also the Green Line of Africa. So starting off, Kanye now has been pretty public about his opinions and how strong they are, and they're pretty shitty, honestly. But I feel like Kanye, with his recent comment about Hitler that he's not so bad, is a little too far now. But it all makes sense after a while. Almost a coincidence based off previous and recent comments about Jews, George Floyd, and those type of topics. He's made remarks such as, "I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jews," which essentially means he's going to take them more serious and be more serious around them, you know? And he's posted that on Twitter. He's tried to apologize for it, and he's also tried to apologize for the George Floyd comment that he said. I mean, like, he said that I think he'd have, like, fentanyl or something like that instead of asphyxiation to them. But, yeah, he's when he was trying to apologize to a crowd of people, he just made a reference saying that he knows what it feels like to have a knee on his neck now, which he kind of don't think he does. And that alone has gotten him a lot of backlash, and it's making it really hard to support him right now with the things that he's been saying. And with all this being said, you'd think he would, like, kind of slow down, reflect, and consider, you know, everybody else's feelings and shit, but he doesn't.
He's gonna get his ass beat, man. Honestly, someone's gonna run up on him one day and just beat the fuck out of him.
I'm waiting for that fucking, like, TMZ, you know what I mean?
Random man runs up on Ye and smacks him in the fucking dome.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But yeah, he's officially crossed the line where I'm pretty sure it's hard to come back from during an interview with Alex Jones, which was Hitler really isn't that bad.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, he's
really
very
the guy
intelligent.
that was on that show.
Great ideas.
You know that kid that came on that show?
Yeah.
He came on the Game Awards. He
literally, like, complimenting a man and saying a man is not that bad for attempting to commit genocide on an entire religion.
Yeah. Sorry, Kanye.
Not that bad. You try to kill someone because of what they believe in, you ass.
Yeah.
So those Game Awards, there's a kid that came up to that show that came at the Game Awards, the main one at the end. He walked on stage with the people that he owned the play, and they didn't see nothing. They didn't even see him up there. He just blended in, and then he started talking about Rabbi Bill Clinton, and it was about
political shit. Yeah, I said, all right.
Arrested him.
He got arrested.
The dude in the Halo suit is getting ready, like, come on, man.
But
Master Chief is coming to whoop his ass because he's tired for that shit.
But yeah, I believe Kanye intentionally said this shit though. I think he wanted to intentionally create all this controversy around him and kind of legally get out of a contract that he probably no longer wanted to be in.
He did want to be in there
without being penalized for it, because after this whole Balenciaga shit that went down, there's a little bit of stuff going on with Nike too, and it's just kind of all back, like, it's just kind of fucking crashing down right now.
Yeah.
And Kanye on a video I believe I seen like the other day where he was just kind of saying that I'm free now, you know what I mean? And shortly after this, he released a song that's called "Someday We'll Be Free," and I was just like, that's pretty interesting, because I mean, it seems to be kind of a bop, but I don't think it, like, excuses his whole, you know, if this is the reason why he wanted to do it this way, so by all means go for it.
But we gotta think about this realistically too.
Yeah.
Like, let's think back when we first started talking about this, and we said that school that he had was already shut down and dealing with stuff financially.
Which already shut down 100% now. So
yeah,
no
Yeezys weren't doing that fucking well. Everything that he had going on probably was fucking ass, and he was just locked in these contracts, and he was doing that shit for years, even though he didn't want to.
Right.
He knows he has more than enough money to take care of himself, and he doesn't give a fuck. I mean, like, dude's probably one of the richest rappers ever.
Yeah, he built a fucking empire off of his career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like he doesn't just own his music; it's everywhere that he does his shit.
Yeah.
So, to break free of the corporate restrictions that he has, I guess that would be pretty free because now you don't have to have a certain demeanor. Now he can be himself and say all this shit.
Yeah, and
because this is really who he is, bro. He does not give a fuck. Now there's nothing holding him back.
And he was smiling about it too when he said, "I'm free." Because I mean, imagine being locked in something that you just can't really fucking get out of without being like essentially punished for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they still should punish them for that. Just not just let him go because that's what he wanted. They should not even.
They wanted his soul, man.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Fuck you. I'm not giving you my soul."
Nike especially has a big image for the people that like they portray as people wearing their shoes and decide to sponsor it back.
I mean, I'm fucking wearing their shoes right now.
Yeah, that's big. It's like no matter what, you're always gonna see someone wearing a pair of Nikes, and no matter what, it's not like if you said like Kanye and everybody that wore Nikes from the NBA stopped wearing Nikes. That's not gonna fucking matter.
No,
because everybody's gonna still go get a pair of Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, fuck it. Or the Air Maxes, like, any of that shit is still gonna be popular because why? It's the most.
Fucking Nike.
Right. It's just a swoosh. Doesn't matter.
Check. So. Literally.
I always wondered why the Newport symbol and that symbol were like the same, bro. It used to confuse me.
They are pretty similar though. It's a fucking Nike.
Yeah, you see that?
Holy shit! Damn, that's.
They own both. Don't you know that? They own both places.
The literally Newport is literally just an upside down Nike symbol.
Okay, demonic.
Like,
Kill, destroy.
He said, "Yeah, smoke that shit."
More money, gobble, gobble, gobble.
That's really Nike owns it.
I would not be surprised, honestly, because I mean, shit, that's literally a fucking pretty big investment. You know what I mean?
They said just put the symbol
Who came with the label?
for health,
Oh, this
for
whole-
anti-health.
I have an idea. Let's switch it around, and you'll never know the difference.
What do
This
you
is a
guys-
good idea.
hell no.
Huh?
What do you guys think about like this whole Kanye situation?
He just needs. Then he needs to be.
He's something.
He needs.
He needs to get some help.
What
or
he
something.
whatever he needs to do because he's looking for
Somehow.
right now. He looks like he's looking for attention. So if you don't give it to him, man, he will just fucking go away. If you don't give him the attention.
Well, he had, like we said, he has more than enough money to do so. He
Yeah.
just doesn't give a fuck right now. Like I said, everything that was holding him down from saying what he wanted to say is done now. Like, he's gonna say whatever the fuck he wants.
True.
That's okay. What happened
The world's
before?
not gonna stop
Right.
giving him attention because the shit that comes out of his mouth is fucking outrageous.
It's not
Yeah.
pocket,
I
right?
know.
And he-
Right, he
and he
just doesn't
gets
care.
up-
He's like,
Yeah.
fuck
Because
it.
the more you
They
talk
got the
about
camera
it,
here, I'm gonna say shit.
because the more you talk about it, the more he's more relevant.
Dog really
We're gonna be
sees
more
his
popular.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy because people are really saying like, I mean, maybe the things he said wasn't that bad because of the fucking song that he released, and I'm like, no,
Still
it's
bad.
pretty fucking bad. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Like,
Dog, his apology was like, I'm sorry you're a bunch of babies. That's basically how he put it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you can't handle what comes out of my mouth. Like, dude, what the fuck, bro? It's not an apology at all.
No. Well, shit.
It's still our fault.
And this other topic that I got now then is called the Green Line of Africa. It's this is a wall of it's a project created and supported by like 11 nations. It's to prevent the expansion of the Sahara Desert. It's supposed to stretch across the entire continent, which I mean is fucking fat.
Yeah.
It's bigger than what we think it is, I'm sure.
I know.
Because I didn't think it was that big, but it's fucking huge. You fit the United States and like a bunch of other countries in there, and it's just like, holy shit. some of the benefits that are going to come off of this they're hoping for is an increase of water and food supply, along with 335,000 jobs, mostly in like forest, like restoration and shit like that for forestry.
What they paying? I might go join.
And then so far, Ecosia, I think that's how you say it, has planted about 15,117,046 trees, which covers roughly around 34,930 acres. That together with Burkina, I think that's how you say their names. I'm not sure how to say these. Senegal also has planted 1,424,748 trees and has restored roughly 740 acres of land, which is pretty cool. Ethiopia has 9,963,757 trees covering 8,920 acres. Together, that is roughly around 26,505 trees and 505,551 trees.
God damn, where'd they get all these fucking trees, bro?
Fucking growing to go.
They're like rubbing them together as they're coming out of the seed.
Fucking airplane just dropping seeds and shit. But yeah, that's roughly around 44,590 acres that they've covered, and that's 11 nations that are funding this project. But roughly only like 5 or 6 have actually done anything about it so far. Which these 11 nations are Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Sudan, Chad, Nigeria, Mali, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, and Senegal. These names are fucking weird.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Holy hell!
Yeah, these 11 nations are working together to help prevent desertification, which could and would cause a lot of people to move out of their homes, and I'm sure some of them are born and raised in the Sahel region. You know, so they're really trying to prevent this from happening because it could affect the people who live there pretty heavily. So.
They're
And
standing there with the desert coming at them with just machine guns.
I'm fucking red.
I will shoot sand.
Man,
Or is it like the mummy where he's like, nah. Just blew them all away?
type of shit. It could, I'm sure. Shit. But that's crazy. Like, how can a fucking desert expand? Isn't it just fucking there already?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, because it eventually the sunlight and the sand will eventually keep spreading and killing things that get in its way, so it'll just become barren, and it'll look like the soil's completely dry, and then eventually turn to like sand and dust and shit. So it just happens over time, especially, and it'll spread. So the only way to counteract it is to actually grow more trees so the area can get more oxygen.
Yeah.
Deep.
Fucking wild.
I'm wild.
Whoa.
That's fantastic.
It is. That's pretty crazy. I mean,
Did you say it's fantastic?
Oh, let's see.
He said that's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh no.
No, but that's seriously, in all seriousness, though, that definitely is a big effort, and at least to get 6 or 7 countries on board with doing something like that, that's
Yeah.
a huge effort alone.
mm-hmm.
Especially to just get them to fulfill that promise and try to make it work, but you gotta hope that the other guys aren't just gonna be like, yeah, fuck you guys.
So, wow, you guys are doing pretty good. I'll be back to check on it later.
If it gets bad, we'll call you.
But yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy to imagine how that must look though. Having a fucking like 2 different biomes like in Minecraft, literally just like right there, desert, forest.
It's just a wall.
It's literally a fucking wall.
There's people standing on the edge with like machetes, like.
But it should, I'm pretty sure it's gonna make like more wildlife though. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what the fuck it is, like how it is down there. I'm not gonna just wake up one day and go to Africa.
They said squirrels versus scorpions.
Armored squirrels. Squares.
Squirrels.
Squares.
They're gonna be taking scorpion shells and putting them on like a timer.
You go Squirtle.
Fucking making spears out of their fucking little
Those stickers. It's gonna become a whole war zone.
Oh no.
Or Narnia.
He said, I got him in my sights.
No.
Fucking dies from a tree.
Oh no.
It's about to go crazy. I want that to be a movie now.
Squirrel versus scorpion.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just gotta record it in that area to promote it.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're hearing this, we'll write the movie.
Please.
It's funny. It's gonna be funny.
Is it?
Will it?
Alright. Tony, what do you got for us tonight?
Just see, from those game rewards, this new Transformers game. It's called Reactive. It's a first person, and you basically get to be Bumblebee in like first person mode. And I remember like those old Transformers, like your third person. This like basically like your whole first person. You can be like Bumblebee or all these different kinds of Autobots, and then it's multiplayer to play with like your friends online type shit. So I thought it was like it would be interesting to see.
They said Autobots roll out.
He's gonna turn into a Camaro Z1.
Could I be a Decepticon?
Right.
I want to be Starscream and flying and like smack the shit out of somebody.
But you also get.
Yeah, you can pick your
Yeah,
different
no
size
filter.
who you want to be. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
bet.
Yeah, you also get his butt whooped. I heard he'll get his butt whooped.
Yeah, but he has balls though.
Yeah, he does, but he still gets his
He
butt whooped.
confronts anything.
I know, yeah.
No.
The Starscream?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he acts like a little bitch sometimes.
Yeah, he always
but
runs
then
off.
He runs off and then he comes back.
It's
And he's like,
he
like
comes
whooping
back
ass. I'm like, why'd you even run, bro?
It's the quiet kid.
I needed to build
He
up.
said, you made fun of me?
He needed to
Fucking
amp.
flew.
He needed to amp up his anger.
Ooh.
He said 4 hours of anger just flying at you.
Yeah.
That's too fresh.
No, but literally, what in the first one he ran, second one like literally took like the third move he to literally kill him. What was Optimus that killed him? Right?
Yeah.
He's like enough running.
He's tired of his shit.
Yeah.
Trying to get the air out of him.
He's geeked as a bitch. He'd pick a fight with Megatron too.
And he does,
He'd
yeah,
be
he does.
like- He'd
Yeah.
be like, yeah, that's why you got your ass whooped. Like, damn.
That's what I'm saying. You just give a fuck.
He's a bumpy.
Like, be
Fuck him.
totally getting his ass whooped and then fly back in.
It doesn't say like what month, but it comes out next year. Of the, so I'm interested to see like the game and how it will turn out. And it only was like a little like teaser what they showed, like not everything for it. So.
Everybody's got to download it. We're all going to play against each other.
Yeah.
Which, do you know what studio's making it? Or, like, which, if it's going to be on PC?
No.
Damn it.
No.
Could be.
No.
Council.
Yeah, well, PC.
Bet. It'll probably be on Steam.
That's the only one.
Burn.
That's so far as just like PC, not like other systems. I'm like,
Oh,
Good.
so
Oh.
it's like,
Yeah!
I'm buy his shit.
Of course,
Oh,
here we
there's
go.
no fucking
Oh,
PC.
that's
gotta get that PC.
On my
now.
bullshit.
That. But the Transformer, they should do like your
I'm going to start whooping 12-year-olds' ass.
Yeah, D&D.
Starscream.
you need Transformers.
Fucking
Like a
pussy.
D&D.
Yeah, him and Bumblebee. were
CBS
like the-
Megatron.
Hey, him and Bumblebee
Terrifying these kids.
were the troopers of the things for real. Him and
Megatron's
Bumblebee.
not there no more. It's Gigatron.
They didn't
now.
give a fuck. They ran into battle. What? I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna run into the wrong 11-year-old. They're gonna whoop my ass on that game.
Says this your IP address?
Like, you will lose.
That takes a screenshot and replay.
You know, it's like, got you
Oh,
outside.
like that.
Oh, no.
Said, I know what
He
you
said, I know what you look like.
Yeah.
This is where you live? I'm coming.
Me too.
Like this shit come out like a game for Transformers, like a D&D, like your open world.
Down and dirty.
What the fuck?
Oh.
But yeah, it's a D&D.
Not like a D&D. Yeah. You are children.
So, yeah.
But then the second game's called the Crime Boss Rocky City. Let's see. Basically, it's a stealth action FPS where players work to become leaders of criminal underworld set in fictional, the basically 90s in Florida. So basically, it's like GTA. They're basically saying so. It's like first-person shooting game, and then
He said, "Welcome back to Vice City."
right. Oh, yeah,
They already did that remaster. God damn it!
Right. But beyond, it's like basically like turf of war raging. So it's like basically you have to take over all these war kings. So like crime bosses.
Saints Row.
Basically.
GTA Saints Row hybrid. Fuck it.
Because you're like this person, you're not the only one like fighting for the throne. So it's like you have to verse all these top bosses in there. To choose, but you get to choose your crew though, based on the skills, expertise, execute like missions, with your friends, cash and turf, and then try to get the crown in there. They got interesting cast. They got Danny Glover in there from like Lethal Weapon. They got from the machete guy, and he's the leader, one of the leaders of the
He's
bosses.
gonna whoop our ass.
And then,
Come here.
and then you got the sheriff, fucking Chuck Norris.
Oh,
So we're all getting out because we're one of the bad guys. So
Oh,
it's like,
I'm leaving that city. I like what's that
why,
city?
bro?
That's it. We're having Stevens to go. Come on.
So let's go. I gotta get out of here.
You're gonna start seeing fucking Jason Statham coming down.
I was like,
Fuck.
this is
You
too
said
much.
special surprise opponent Brock Lesnar.
Oh man, you just Superman punches you out of nowhere.
Hell yeah.
Brock Lesnar, where? Boom! Right there.
He's in the Jimmy John shorts.
Wait, Brock Lesnar has targeted you.
That's fucked up.
He's just fucking like full speed.
You're gonna be sleeping in bed. He's just gonna grab you up and fucking F5
Not
you.
even grab you, grab the bed
Oh,
and
no.
the frame. Just fucking chuck you.
yeah, but it's gonna be on like they're all at least not just on PC, so I can get to play it. Jeez.
Yeah.
Like
You can still play our games. You gotta get a laptop.
out. Well, it comes out March 28th, 2023.
Can't wait for that shit.
Well, and the one trailer showed Chuck Norris just like drop kicking the first person of you going in this thing. He's like, "What'd you say?" Just kicks
I'm
him.
not getting. I want to see Roundhouse in my face.
You are gonna feel it.
You said.
That's the sheriff. You over with that sheriff?
Now the thing we need to join is the one from that movie American Assassin, where they did that training course, where it's your VR goggles, and you get every time you mess up, it zaps you.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
now that
remember
would be
what
bad.
we saw, like, just going to Walmart the other day, though? That those VR headsets had Resident Evil 4 on them. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're already
Resident
starting
Evil 4 VR? Are you serious?
They're already starting out big.
Yeah.
Listen here.
Maybe got some good games for that.
It's got me tempted to buy an Oculus.
They're fun.
Yeah.
They're scary.
Just make sure
You're
you
gonna
got a
see me
big.
punch my fucking computer screen.
You put a barrier on that thing or something.
You punch him,
You
stinky.
said
He
you
walks
get
in.
roundhouse, you actually have to roundhouse.
No, you're like someone comes in, stinky.
You pretend to roundhouse, you don't even do it, so he just knocks you out. Oh shit!
I feel like you also do doing his
You
match
never
and
had
then
boss
stinky.
fight on that from Resident Evil 4? That's fucked.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You guys want to play Among Us VR together?
Let's go. Let's go. I was talking about maybe doing like one of those for our podcast, just us playing the game. See how that goes.
We just gotta all invest in the VR set.
VHS.
The VHS. No, I hope we don't start seeing like VHS images in the fucking
Oh,
They're gonna start coming back and be like, oh, you can answer it, or you can plug in your phone. Yes.
people are gonna start fucking dying. Like right in front, like no. Like no, take it off, and you're gonna regret it. Watch.
Oh, that movie's always trippy. Every single one of them are VHS.
Yeah.
And the new one, there's a new one coming out. So
Tony, imagine if you got a VR headset and it was like that. It just showed you VHS images, and you had to watch that shit, and it was like you were living it or watching it.
I don't know. I've never seen those movies.
you're gonna get PTSD from the game. First PTSD ever.
Right.
Thought they should make that a game.
You want PTSD? He said,
Just
make
make it a game for VR, seriously, or even like for console and PC, bro. That'd be fucking badass.
They said Battle of the Minds and shit.
They said just watch. It's gonna fuck you up, and you can only play it in the dark.
This is what it
Also kills you.
It's gonna kill you. Warning, might kill you.
No, people.
No.
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 No, people
So-
are just
people
gonna
so-
have to be super careful.
Yeah, but people are still gonna buy
Yeah,
it.
that's all.
They're just gonna have to like make sure they proceed with caution. Alright. What else
Oh,
you got,
yeah.
Tony?
Hmm?
You got
Oh,
anything else?
Yeah. The last that's kind of like it got me angry from, but like basically that James Gunn basically canceling basically the Man of Steel, and then the one we're
Yeah.
not getting no Wonder Woman 3,
What the fuck?
and then
Yeah.
basically
And
Black Adam was enough to like now not doing a sequel. Like any basically like I was excited to see Superman versus Black Adam, but now it looks like it's not gonna happen.
No. I got some.
And I'm
They
like,
always fucking
you got
shit
some
up.
too.
I got some more on it.
Dog, DC needs to be smacked in the fucking mouth.
They haven't said the reason why they're not doing it.
They're failing, man.
Because it was for the Wonder Woman, I guess, because the last one didn't do very good. Supposedly, the other one that was
Okay, but the first one was like great.
Yeah,
you
but they
kinda like
they don't know how to come up with another thing for that to be the next one.
you're going off of bullshit.
Right. I guess like with James, didn't like him, that Henry Cavill as Superman. They didn't want him being up in the Black Adam, but like The Rock brought him in there because he did what the fans wanted. So, but then obviously James Gunn, like he's the owner of the DC thing, so he got like the right to say no to it. Because I guess he wanted just Superman to do the Flash one, and then basically reprise someone else to play Superman. I'm like, bro.
This is why
Come on, bro.
I'm tired. I
This
want
is
to
why
be
he-
Superman.
He
bro.
is Superman, really.
He is the original Man of Steel. How the fuck are
We're
you
gonna change
gonna
it
try
up.
to take that away and change it up, bro?
This is why.
He's the best
And that's how they're
Superman.
doing a lot of good fucking movies too.
Like how we talk about how Christian Bale is the best Batman,
Yeah.
Right.
Henry Cavill is the best Superman.
Literally.
Those
Why the fuck change it?
This is why
Gonna find
DC's
you.
that's why DC's movies they're good, but they're not making it enough, and they're messing up. They keep recasting everything they do. It's like stop recasting. You can't. You gotta get them. Look at the Avengers. They took. You get to learn about the people into the Avengers. DC, you just get a couple things with it, and then that was it. And then it was doing another Batman. Like if they're going to do another Justice League, they gotta have the same people in it.
All right, we're gonna pick this up in the next segment. Be back.
Welcome back. Weekly Dose of Chaos. Section 2. So, still talking about DC. That's why I have a feeling like that's why they're crumbling and they're not making any money.
Well, you can't. How can you be consistent if you never have the same fucking actor?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, how many Batmans did we ever have?
We've had like 3 or 4 Batmans at least within the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Everything from Ben Affleck to what we have now.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Pattinson.
Apparently they said he's a good Batman. But they said a lot of his combat moves, I guess, are really sick. Like, they said he learned this martial art very naturally. They said it was like he was meant to do it and shit. Like,
They had to be Batman, Tom Cruise.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Joker. Oh, he's the Joker or
Like Tom Cruise.
Two-Face.
Tom Cruise Joker. He's just gonna fly in and drop kick somebody.
Or he can be Two-Face.
Oh,
Two-Face. Tom Cruise.
okay.
No, Tom Cruise has got to be Red Hood.
Let's see, the one that could play maybe the Joker's the guy that played Green Goblin. Everyone wanted him to play
Yes.
the Joker before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the problem with that,
I've
he was in Marvel
Good.
Universe.
Like, he would be perfect.
Could you imagine him just smiling, whooping your ass with a crowbar? Like,
I mean, look at that movie, that last Spider-Man movie.
Right. They made
The
a lot
way
stronger than
also that other side would come out, he'd be strong as a bitch. Like what the fuck?
than the first one. Well, he's just punching the fucking last rhino.
well, that's why when they killed him in the first one, bro, he was way beastier than what they just portrayed him to be. And, like, that, they definitely give him his credit in, like, Far Away From Home.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely deserved that shit. Doc Octopus, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That man's a beast.
So, do you guys see the Game Awards?
Hell
Yeah.
no.
I
We
heard
were
about
supposed
it.
to, but we didn't get. We came up with a lot of stuff and we couldn't get it done. So I got the results. Game of the Year, Elden Ring.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Best Game Directing, Elden Ring. Best Narrative is The Plague Tale of Somebody. I don't know the game.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I don't know that one, but
Who?
good for you. The winner of that one is God of War. It wasn't that other one.
Bet.
It was God of War won that. Best Art Design Direction, Elden Ring. Best Score and Music, Red Rock, God of War. Best Audio Design, God of War. Best Performer, the guy from God of War, the guy that plays. I think-
Kratos.
Yeah. Game Impact. As Dust Falls. They won there, and that's for Xbox game. There's your Xbox.
I'm surprised. Did Scorn win any awards this year?
No, and I'm surprised. There's been out more than God of War. God of War just came out and it's right destroying. Best ongoing game, Final Fantasy.
That's just never gonna end.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't beat Fortnite
So much.
or Apex Legends. And here's Austin's favorite game. Best Indie, Strays. The cat.
Straight.
Stray.
The best in indie.
You play as a cat.
I'll give it to Stray. That game actually looks interesting. What? Like you're just wandering as a cat.
Yeah, best debut, Stray. Best community and support, a Final Fantasy. Best mobile, this is interesting because it just came out. Marvel Snap. The best VR, Moss. Book 2, it won. Something, and that's surprised because Among Us was on that list too. The best action is that Barcelona 3 I was talking about. It
Oh,
won.
that one?
That girl that takes over demons can control them.
Oh, yeah, it's hot.
Time for that.
Best role playing Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best fighting game, the multiverse. I don't know. Multiverse, what that means.
I didn't get to try multiverse yet.
I played a little bit.
Okay, and best family game, Kirby.
Hell
The-
yeah.
Forgotten Land
Cool.
for Nintendo.
There it is.
I'm surprised it. There it is. Best sim strategy, Mario and the Rabbit Spark of Hope. Best sports game, Gran Turismo 7.
I like that one.
I think some of those are good, but the one I got, it sucked. Oh, multiplayer, best multiplayers, Splatoon.
Splatoon, what the fuck?
What the
I
fuck?
thought it'd be like
Well,
Call of Duty
the
or
beat-
something.
yeah.
Look what was in here.
Ninja Turtles,
Oh.
Shredder's Revenge, Overwatch 2, Multiverse.
It beat Overwatch 2?
Yo,
Yes.
and Call of Duty.
And the
Well,
modern
yeah,
Modern
respect.
Warfare 2.
Oh no.
Best mobile game, multiplayer.
Hmm?
So it's getting pop lit.
The most
Your
anticipating.
sick man putts.
This is the most anticipated. The ones I look forward to the most is the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Some creator, content creator like on YouTubers, Lovewing. The best adaptable arcane. That's like when you do for like Netflix's movies. God War won another award. Valor,
Valorant?
yeah.
They won one?
Yep.
I'm not surprised.
Best esports athlete, Jacob Yay. White take,
Hey.
yay.
Yay. You won, yay.
Best e-game team,
Um,
Loud.
that could be me.
best e. No, these were wrong. I don't think you want to hear about any more of the sports. Alright, we want me to skip over those and just go through them. That's the last ones anyways. Not esports coach, some.
Yeah, we can skip over the esports.
Yeah, because the last two are still about esports, and if you guys don't follow it, then I don't. And I don't
Not
follow.
really.
So I have some more news on our favorite person other than E's. Our other favorite person to talk about. Elon Musk is at it again. He
Every day.
hired 50 Tesla's employees to help fix Twitter.
Oh my god.
And fired 3.1 billion workers that was there forever. How does that work?
Yeah. Oh, we haven't Tesla come out here. Twitter.
Nope. Yeah, time for that.
This guy just can't run on a bad move, can he?
No, he just wants to. I think he's trying to keep up with.
Elton
Tiny.
John's leaving there. Jim Carrey's leaving there. Like a lot of your big celebrities are leaving Twitter. Come on, man. Like you're losing people.
This is the work. Who would you rather see at if someone could out by Elon Musk? Who would you think would take a better time doing
Me.
it? Yeah, there you go.
Just
Oh, they just hired Deanne.
I'm trying to think here. Fuck it, just let Microsoft buy him.
Yeah. So you got a spaceship place they did from that SpaceX thing. They took a lot took employees from there too to go from there.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Are you gonna know how to run? Social media? They don't have to rent a car.
Right.
I mean,
this
Rocket
is gonna be, this
was-
is, I don't know, man.
They're trying to up that fee thing. They're still trying to fight for it.
This is actually this.
No, it's just you.
Oh yeah.
Like at least got nothing else. If we have titles to talk about, these two are we are top people to talk about.
They're always doing something stupid, that's
Yeah.
why.
Man, it's like for someone being so smart and for being so smart, I don't know what comes out of his mouth. So Rick, you got anything to talk about?
Yeah, well, you pretty much covered a lot of it. That's what I was going to talk about too. So we're both on the same story.
And there's Austin, fell out of his chair.
I do have a story today. Concerning another one of our usual culprits on topics. Microsoft.
Oh, yeah.
So Activision Microsoft, again under the spotlight, what was a successful looking buyout of Activision and Blizzard got stopped. Now, why or who did this is a bigger problem for Activision itself and Microsoft, because it's the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. So they filed a lawsuit against Microsoft to stop the deal and block the acquisition of it, what was going on, for the case to be reviewed under them. So they placed a lawsuit against Microsoft and said the lawsuit was for the fact that it raised concern, even under the company's pledge to not shut out its rivals from Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah, you're getting in trouble.
The reason they're being on the guard with this is they said Microsoft has claimed that they wouldn't shut out their opponent once before, and it's happened. Even with them promising to do it, because there's loose ends in the contract.
What?
You're the Sony guys. What do you think about that?
Like I said, nobody should own none of it. They should just let them do their own thing, because either way, it destroys, either one gets it, it's going to mess up the gaming world.
Right.
For the Call of Duty and Marvel Warfare.
It would definitely throw off the balance of power.
So that I'll love to see Sony take it or whatever, but that doesn't help other people.
Well, my other argument being is if the money is on the table and straightforward right there, why is it a problem? Obviously, they have more than enough to bounce back off it and afford it. It's already been put forward as an offer. Why should they have to be punished for what they want to do as far as advancing their company?
Right.
Like I said, the PlayStation and the competitors have options.
Yeah.
Nintendo's legacy is always going to be secure because of what they have to offer.
Yeah.
Nobody else is going to touch that. They're never going to allow anybody to touch that.
No.
PlayStation, if I were you, I would buy another fucking game and put it on your title list.
Yeah. Something that can counteract this.
Mm-hmm. Do something that's under the lines of popular. You're going to have to probably buy a couple games. Not going to lie. Anything that can combat anything with that.
What games would you think that PlayStation would take for titles to keep as theirs?
Well, to counteract Call of Duty, you'd have to have a decent FPS shooter or something like that. So, you got to think of what's on the table to be bought. Obviously, EA is not going to sell Battlefield.
No.
Ever. They're going to tell you to go get fucked.
Yeah.
So that's out of opinion. You know what hasn't been on the table for a while? Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they were to bring back Medal of Honor and do something with that to try and combat Call of Duty, you might have a competitor there.
Right.
I feel like that would be a step in the right direction.
Yeah. From looking at sources online, I think I heard something about the art. They are trying to do stuff like that.
They should.
They're already starting, I guess.
If I were them, I would secure Medal of Honor. I would secure Rockstar.
Yeah.
And try to build them as a base of how to split up. That's automatically a way to combat that. People play GTA every single fucking day since the game has been released.
Yeah.
And the game has such a rich history that it's never going to fall off.
Yeah. There you go, Sony. There you go, Sony. Give your ideas.
Bring it back.
That's what you gotta take. If
We
you want
are
to counter
good.
it, so then they'll mess up. They'll counteract it. What they're gonna do. You might get hit with because of all the stuff that Call of Duty did, but if they can counteract it and actually.
But you stay relevant, you
Yeah.
know? And honestly, I feel like GTA is still more popular than Call of Duty, no matter what. Especially when the next one gets released, it's going to blow the fuck up.
But they're never
Yeah,
they're never run out of
GTA is-
ideas for it.
When GTA first comes out, everybody's hooked for weeks.
Yeah, definitely. They always wanted to go right into the stories and beat them, so that way they can freelance.
Well, some people don't even do the game. Don't even do the mission. They just
Or,
hang out.
or just rob people.
Yeah.
Rob
you
people,
like
kick
it?
them in the head.
Or you just do all the cheat codes just so you can beat the missions and stuff like that and not challenge yourself.
This sounds like most of the players I know that play GTA.
Yeah. So if you got it's fine to do it. Once you beat the game, then they'll say, why you want that? Don't you want to earn it?
That's the only thing I don't like about cheat codes is it feels like you don't actually accomplish it. You'd be like, oh, thanks for helping the game. You made it 10 times easier.
Yeah.
I was never a cheat code person like that.
No. Cheat codes are always fun at the end of the game when you beat all the missions and you can go out and have fun.
That and if you entered cheat codes on 360 or PS5, you didn't get the achievements.
No.
Any of that stuff.
You broke your chip?
I keep breaking my chip. But anyways, as far as that goes, it's the biggest block on a technology company the FTC has ever made. Because the deal is worth $75 billion, like we talked about before.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to stop something like that? Because it's too dangerous to the competition. Yeah, Microsoft fulfills their deal after 10 years and then they're like, go fuck yourself.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they'll still make a big dent. Like you said, they gotta counteract it. They're gonna lose a lot of people.
I would take this with a grain of salt if I were PlayStation
Yeah.
and go buy another game.
Because that's the only way you gotta counteract it. If it goes through, you're fucked.
I'd 100% jump on Rockstar.
Yep.
No matter what, right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Microsoft responded to their comments and everything else. In their comments and their dialogue, they said they gave peace a chance. Sounding aggressive.
Oh.
They said we gave peace a chance. We have complete confidence in their case and welcome the opportunity to present their case in court.
At least they're doing it legally.
But they were aggressive as hell in their comments. They were like, we gave peace a chance. I was like,
You're looking at
you said we're friends the fuck up. Let us have this shit now.
I was like, I can relate, but shh.
not gonna win.
Don't give us away. We start laughing like that.
Break out.
It's not me.
Someone's phone over there.